Hey guys, welcome to the Super Post Show where we talk about things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. And today I want to talk to you guys about Deadpool. Obviously, Deadpool is going to be coming out in a couple years very soon, and obviously Wolverine is going to be in this film. And with this happening, there's been a rumor going around about who else is going to be in this movie. And so the rumor that's kind of been circling these past couple of days is that the Fox X-Men will be reappearing in the Deadpool 3 movie. Now, to me, this isn't really a shocking thing. I wasn't really like, oh my god, like it wasn't surprising to me. I was expecting as much. So if you haven't lived under a rock, there has been a rumor going around that Deadpool 3 is most likely going to be based off of Deadpool destroys the Marvel universe. But it is most likely going to be a Deadpool kills the Fox universe. And the rumor plot is that the TVA is chasing Deadpool around the Marvel universe. So with that, plus Wolverine being in this movie, as I said before, it doesn't really shock me that the X-Men are making an appearance in this film. Now, with this happening, right? Um, there raises a couple of questions. Now, the first question is which X-Men are we going to see? Now, in my opinion, I think we are most likely going to see the reboot X-Men. So I would believe that they are saving the original X-Men, with like Halle Berry, Storm, etc., for Secret Wars. Now, here's some other questions that I do have for the plot with the X-Men with the X-Men in this. Could the X-Men be helping Deadpool fight against the TVA? Would the X-Men already know Wolverine because of X-Men in the Days Future Past? Could we see a timeline being pruned because of Days of Future Past? So there are a lot of possibilities that they can go, and it doesn't mean that them pruning is what's happening in real time, but it could have been a memory, or maybe Deadpool saw the TVA prune, or maybe Deadpool was in the universe when the TVA pruned it, but because of his healing factor, he didn't get pruned, or maybe him and Wolverine didn't get pruned because of their crazy healing factor. So they might have been the only people left in the prune universe. So I mean, there are a lot of possibilities that can go into effect with that to cause them to travel the multiverse. And I also think that there are a lot of ways to incorporate the X-Men into this equally. So I am not sure how big of a part they will play in this film, but I assume that it will be a pretty important role if Wolverine is in this, number one. Now, I do think that this movie could also have a long-lasting effect on the MCU for the quantum, stuff that is going on. Because in Ant-Man, we are obviously seeing Kang in the quantum realm, and he's going to probably be exiting the quantum realm to start his conquer. I also believe that we might see Deadpool unite with the Avengers. Like maybe the end of Deadpool is hinting to him fighting with the Avengers in this crazy battle, or he might be joining them. In the beginning of Secret Wars, Deadpool and Wolverine. I also think that this could also have some connections to other films since Deadpool is coming out pretty close to well, as it seems right now, pretty close to Avengers. I think that we are going to see him kind of interact with almost every Marvel character. I could see him interacting with all of the Fox characters, yes, but I could see him interacting and getting a quick scene with RDJ. I can see him getting a quick scene with Chris Hemsworth. I can see him interacting with all of these types of characters because that's what Deadpool does. He is everywhere, like he does whatever he wants, basically. So I think that there's a lot of hope in that, in that idea that we can see that Deadpool be around. But I think that the biggest effect that he's going to have is that he's probably going to chalk most of the Fox universe. Now, he can't destroy all of it because we're going to be getting the Fox X-Men and Secret Wars. So, there are some minor things with that, but I do think that he is going to be the reason why a lot of universes are pruned. And it is because he's not supposed to be there, but he keeps showing up into every other universe. And so because of that, they're going to start pruning everything. So I think I think this movie has the potential to be very exciting and fun. I don't think obviously it's going to be super serious, but it's going to be a funny and awesome and adventure type of movie. And I believe that fans are going to really enjoy that. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think that Deadpool is going to be a good movie? And do you even like, the idea of what's going on? I love it. I think it's awesome. So as you know, leave a comment below and like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you guys know when I post. Peace out. Stay crispy. Deuces.